Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Investment Trends, where we discuss the latest news in the stock market and the economy. So for this week, the big news came on Wednesday when Fed Chair Jerome Powell decided they were going to cut interest rates by 25 basis points. So this cut was anticipated. He signaled this back at his Jackson Hole address. He did state that there could be two more interest rate cuts between now and the end of the year, in addition to what we saw on Wednesday. He cited a weakening U.S. labor market as the reason why he decided to cut rates now. On Thursday, we saw all three major indexes rally on the news as they closed out at new record highs. We also saw the Russell 2000 go up by about 2.5% on Thursday as well, reaching a high that it had not reached since 2021. According to most economists, the market is being lifted by earnings reports. So we have seen solid earnings reports come out in a broad range of different companies and not just in the tech sector. So we're starting to see companies of all different industries and all different sectors perform well and perform positively in their earnings reports. And that has continued to boost a lot of stocks. And that's why we're seeing new record highs once again. So something to keep an eye on will be the inflation rate, and as we see more and more tariffs starting to be implemented, could this be a steady rise or a steady increase in inflation, which some economists are predicting? However, we have not seen that yet so far this year, and like we mentioned, we could see two more interest rate cuts this year. What will this potentially do to mortgage rates? We could see a spring of refinancing come about, or other options that you may see with mortgage rates. They are a little bit in that mid to low 6% range, so could be a little bit of a boost for the housing market. A lot of this depends on what happens with the 10-year Treasury, which obviously no one has control of. So something to keep an eye on. Like I mentioned, this week we saw the long anticipated interest rate cuts, and we're seeing new all-time highs in the market.